Hello there, and welcome to this episode of Happy Birthday Wellness Quiz, your health promotion and disease prevention podcast brought to you by Kiki Afia. My name is Sibirio Bogo. I'm a medical doctor and specialist in public health medicine, as well as your host. Today we'll discuss a case study on meal plan scorecard focused on avocado fruit. So many people ask me, what's a balanced diet? How do you eat to ensure that you get enough proteins, vitamins, carbohydrates, and minerals so that you have a balanced diet? So the US Department of Agriculture developed what we call the healthy eating plate, which is a very easy way for you to figure out whether you're eating a balanced diet. And basically, it's based on dividing your plate into four parts. So if this is your plate, you divide it into 4 sections. What you've done here. So ideally, half your plate should contain whole grains and healthy proteins, and then the other quarter should have vegetables, and then the other one should have fruits. You have a choice of water for drink, as well as healthy oils. So this is what I'll be discussing case study, looking at an example of a menu and seeing how it fits that criteria. Now, eating this way does 2 things for you. One, it helps you avoid 6 harmful dietary habits. In other words, you're not consuming too much refined rice, wheat, or potatoes, or too many processed and unprocessed red meats, and also you're not drinking too many sugar-sweetened beverages and fruit juices. The other thing is that you are consuming enough of the 5 protective dietary factors. That is fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, whole grain, and yogurt. So the criteria I developed is based on that, and basically it looks at the quantity and the quality of what you're consuming. So in terms of the quantity, we're just going to ensure that your plate is half fruits and vegetables, and the other half is whole grain and proteins. But in terms of quality, we'll be looking at the variety of your fruits and vegetables, the type of grains you're taking. Are you taking healthy proteins? What kind of drinks are you taking with your meals? And then are you using healthy oils? How much salt are you using? And whether you are engaging in physical activity on a regular basis. So the score is out, and basically the higher the score, the better in terms of your balanced diet and nutrition balance. So let's get moving. This is the meal. I said the first step is to divide it into 4 parts. So we want to see whether half the plate should be fruits and vegetables, half should be grains, and then, a quarter should be grains and a quarter should be healthy proteins. So generally, the plate consists of half fruits and vegetables, and then whole grains and protein. So I think we'll give this full mark, half a mark. Now the problem here is now the vegetables. You want a variety of dark green, orange, red, and yellow. They offer the best results. Unfortunately, there isn't much variety in terms of fruits and vegetables. You can see this is spinach, fried spinach, and then avocado. That's all. So we'll basically not give any score here. In terms of grains, I'm sure you are familiar. This is maize meal mash or cornmeal mash. It's a type of stiff porridge made by mixing maize meal flour with boiling water, and it's a staple food in many parts of East Africa as well as Southern Africa. It's usually made from either refined maize meal, but you can also make it from whole maize. You can also make it from millet and sorghum, which is more healthy. Now, this is refined maize meal, so I don't give any score here in terms of the quality of the grains. Let's look at then the healthy proteins. We're looking at fish, poultry, legumes, and nuts. You want to limit red meat and cheese and completely avoid bacon, cold cuts, and other processed meats because they are linked to cancer as well as heart diseases. Now, milk is not a very good source of protein as such in terms of macronutrients, but it's good in terms of calcium. So here we will not give any mark here because there's no good source of protein here. In terms of drinks, water, tea, or coffee is allowed as long as you use little or no sugar. You can limited amounts of milk, juice, or dairy is acceptable because it gives you calcium, and I think we'll score here half a mark because of that. The other thing here is you need to avoid sugary drinks, and then healthy oils. Healthy oils, you want to use the non-tropical oils such as canola, olive, and avocado, and avoid the tropical oils such as soybean, corn, sunflower, as well as coconut cooking oil, because they contain a lot of saturated fats and a lot of trans fats that have been shown to increase the risk of atherosclerosis, heart attacks, as well as strokes. Of course, in many developing countries, the cheapest oil you can use is the tropical oils, and also regulation is poor, so most of our cooking oils contain trans fats. So be very careful what you use for frying, because you could be consuming a lot of dangerous chemicals. However, I will not score negative for that. I will give marks here because of the use of avocado. As you shall see, avocado contains very healthy fats, the omega-3 fatty acids that are good for the heart. So let's add up the score. This is half plus half, that's 1.5. And then this is 2.5. And then this is, let's assume the past exercise is 3.5. So the average score here is 3.5 over 10. Now there's quite a lot of improvement here to be done. First, I can bet this individual is going to be deficient in vitamins and minerals. I can also bet this person is going to be is not going to achieve the right amounts of protein in the diet. We'll be discussing that in subsequent episodes. So let's just cap it up by looking at avocado. Avocado is a very wonderful fruit which can help us illustrate very many things. Now, one medium-sized avocado, which is about 100 grams serving, will give you 2 grams of protein, and that's about 4% of the protein you need per day. That means if you don't consume protein from other sources, then you have almost like 96% protein deficiency. The fruit alone will give you about 8 grams of protein. That is 3% of your daily carbohydrate needs, which means you still have 97% to get from other dietary sources. It will give you about 15% of fat. That's about 23% of daily value. So you have like almost 77% from other sources. And then dietary fiber gives you about 8%, which is quite decent. It's about 29%. You require about 30 grams of fiber per day. Let's look at a few minerals. Calcium, it gives you 1% of your daily value. Remember, an adult requires about 1,000 milligrams of calcium per day. So that means you need, and you can get it mainly from things like dairy, milk, particularly low-fat milk, yogurt, or even fortified fruits, fruit juices. I think to look at is maybe vitamin C. The recommended value for men is 90 milligrams per day. Women is 75 milligrams per day. And you can see avocado gives you about 10 milligrams, about 11%. So this just illustrates the importance of eating a variety of foods. Because if you want to attain the right amount of proteins, carbohydrates, fat, and dietary fiber, you need a variety of foods in your diet. And that's why that diet scores very, very low. Well, thank you very much for listening. My name is Video Bogo. I'm the host of this podcast. I'm a medical doctor and specialist in public health medicine. We're now bringing you daily episodes, and we rely on well wishers to bring you this content, so you can support us by subscribing to my YouTube channel, liking and sharing. Those who have been asking others to support us, you have now an M-Pesa till number 766500, or you can use the M-Pesa mobile number 0720 95 82 50. See you tomorrow, same place, same time. Bye bye.